Hi, this is Little Dwarf playing games while rambling incoherently into a microphone. Why? Well, just because I can, and I continue with Prisoner of Ice Blind. Now, last time I arrived at this base on the Falklands, and here I am talking with the projectionist, who seems to be fond of cigarettes and not that fond of the quartermaster, so presumably I'm supposed to bribe him to let me view the film that I picked up from the Germans, from the spy in Germany. So let's do just that.
Here.
I know now it's not one of Quincy's tricks. But I accept only if I can be of service to you.
Yeah, let me view the film.
Could you screen this film for me?
Give us your film, I'll run it for you.
Okay.
Could you screen this film for me?
So, my friend, did you enjoy the film?
Very edifying, McLaughlin.
What kind of film is it?
Technical, McLaughlin. Very technical.
Okay, for a second I was confused. I was like, how can he be so calm about it when it was clearly some kind of a monster, you know, one of those monsters we already saw back on the HMS Victoria attacking some guy, but then I kind of realized that he didn't see it because he was by the projector in a whole different room, right? And it was projected onto here, so I guess he didn't even see it, and then Ryan just straight up didn't want to tell him.
I'd like to see the film again, McLaughlin.
Actually,
nothing for nothing. Got any cigarettes left?
Actually, I don't, and I didn't want to see it again anyway. Plus, I just feel it would be pointless. So, what about volumes on military tactics books? Okay, this cupboard is locked, I think. So let's, presumably this is locked. Yeah, he just opened it to get inside, but I can't do it. And presumably this will lead into the basement, right? Wait, this is locked as well? Okay, that's curious. So maybe...
McLaughlin?
Yes, lad?
You shouldn't smoke so much. Bad for your health.
Maybe... Wait. Okay, it was happening in a different room.
Are you Lieutenant Ryan? Hampson has disappeared. I discovered a strange green slime at the foot of his bunk. Have you noticed anything similar on board the Victoria?
No, not that I can remember.
That's strange.
Yeah, it is an elevator after all. And there is even a switch here. But before I go up or down, I want to check if maybe the guy from the communication department has disappeared, or maybe he has something new to say. Yeah, what about the files?
I'm Lieutenant Ryan. Do you know where I can find the personnel files?
Ask McLaughlin.
Didn't I do that? He said to ask him.
I spoke to him.
Yeah.
He said you could help me.
Exactly.
All right, Lieutenant. The files are next to the armory.
Okay, again, the intro has played on its own, which is really, really weird. Like, it's just periodically replaying itself as a sort of screensaver, I guess? I don't get it.
No messages for me?
I've just deciphered one for you. Hey, your friends in Washington are all paranoid.
Have intercepted coded message originating from Edwards base, destined for Germany. A traitor is operating from within the base. Look up the personnel files, and keep an eye on Hamson.
Okay, so I guess I already screwed it on one point, because Hamson is already gone. I'm not sure where the armory is. I also want to see if the quartermaster has anything to add. Oh, he's no longer here, so maybe now I can inspect the safe. Painting swivels. I thought as much, and there's a safe. But I only have half of it, right? 537. So I need to find... This is still incomplete. I need to find the other half of the code for the safe. So I guess it's time to use the elevator at last. So let's do it. Got a lift here to the basement. So at the very least the protagonist will discover, well, I guess he already knows that Hamson disappeared because the scientist looking guy told him. Can't read that. Doesn't look like there's anything here.
Your pass, Lieutenant?
Do I don't think... Yeah, the pass. I need the pass that's on the... that's on Sears' desk. But how would I... I need to have it finished first. Presumably... I need to open the safe to learn the details I need to put in to finish it. But to get into the safe, I need the other part of the code, right? Because it's 6 digits, and even if I assume I have 3 of them, that still leaves, what? 3 times 3 times 3, so that's 9, 27 different combinations, right? No, wait, I got it wrong. That's actually 9 times 9 times 9, so that's pretty much, from a practical standpoint, it's pretty much an infinite amount of combinations. You could brute force that, given enough time, but that would be, crazy. No sane person would ever do that, although I guess you would do if you were really at war and had no other option, because given enough time or a big enough team, you could do that reliably at some point, because it's a finite number. It's just pretty large. It's what, 81 times 9, so that's times 10 would be 800, so that's around 730 or something, 700 and a bit. Wait, there was something... Okay, again, that's kind of... That's kind of annoying, again. Because Like, look at it. Look at the size of it. And look how indistinct it is compared to the other ones. Those are books, and this one, this very specific one, is a book. Come on, that's just not fair. 496 sheet of paper. Well, it's kind of weird to say because I've already stolen a bunch of stuff, but I guess maybe Ryan doesn't care about being accused himself, so that's 496 527, right? 496 496 496 496 496 496 496 496 496. Okay, did I misremember the other part? Because I don't think it doesn't say anything when I... Oh, wait. Damn it. Maybe I need to use the first piece of paper on the second piece of paper, and then like the protagonist will combine it in his head or something. I didn't think of that. Okay, so piece of paper, a book. Okay, so maybe open this, and then... Yeah, right. But... can't take anything with me. Combination is not complete. But I did that... Oh, no, I did the other one wrong. Because I did 527, and it's 523, so 496, 523. 6, 5, 2, 3, and there's a key and a rubber stamp. Okay, so I can use the stamp to... first, let's close the safe to avoid suspicions. I can use the stamp to stamp the pass. This is the key to the Victoria's self-destruct system. Sears must have recovered it. Okay, so presumably maybe this will be used later. And this is already inked, so I can use this to stamp the pass. And then I can... well, wait. Why is it still incomplete? What else is it missing? Perhaps my personal details? Well, I guess not. Okay, so I'm definitely confused here because I thought that would be it, right? Form for a pass, incomplete. But what else? It doesn't tell me what it's missing. I assumed it's maybe, you know, my personal details so that it's a pass for me, but that's apparently not the case either, and at this point I'm not sure what else can I even do. I don't think there's anything left in the safe itself. Yeah, it says it's still incomplete, and I'm not sure why. Exit. Damn it! I keep forgetting about that. It's pretty annoying. Yeah, I'm not sure what else can I do. There's nothing on this desk, I don't think. May Shaw will have something new to say. But I don't think so. I
All right.
asked him about
Negative.
all of those. And he won't let me mess with the radio
Hey, don't touch that.
or anything like that. There's still this kettle here, which presumably would be used for something, but it's apparently hot. Well, those are British people, so presumably at some point I might be able to bribe them with tea, which, you know, would be pretty in character for them. If you go by national stereotypes, at least. This is a book, but I've already... Wait, there's still this, 48. It might be relevant later, so I'll try to remember that, if possible, but how would that help me now? Like, I can't even click on it, so it's not like it's relevant in the task of filling in the papers. It doesn't look like there's a separate book on this shelf. Yeah, it has to serve some function, right? But I can't straight up use it, and like, what would using a key with a freaking kettle, or like if I submerge my documents in tea, then how would that help? Unless maybe, wait, maybe I'm supposed to like make them look old or something? But how would that help? Like, because that's something that you can actually do. I used to do it as a child. Well, not child, as a kid when I was younger. I used to like create those mock-up old documents, like, you know, ancient manuscripts of whatever, when I was playing RPGs, the tabletop kind, and I wanted to like have a cool handout for the players. Then you can use tea, or I think, or what was it, coffee? Like, you can use something, I think it was tea. Like, if you soak paper in tea, but very carefully, and then dry it out, then you can give it this, you know, this yellowish hue, which makes it look older. But how would that even help? Like, I seriously doubt it's going to do anything, but might as well. What? What? How does that even make sense? Like, is it because I don't get it at all. Is it because it was glued, and now that it's getting hot, the glue is coming off? But if so, then why couldn't I just rip it off? And more importantly, how am I going to attach it to the past if the glue is, you know, washed out at this point? Like, I don't get it at all, and I think it's pretty contrived and kind of annoying. Ryan's photo, I know that face. Okay, that was weird and wrong. Like, I feel wrong about this because, or maybe even better, I feel wronged by the game. Like, it's pretty nonsensical to me, the way it worked out in the end. But at the very least, I have this. I should be able to... Yeah, and how... Okay, so apparently, judging from how it looked, risking for court martial, yeah. But judging how it looked, he just attached the photo with like pins or something. So if he was going to do that, then what would have stopped him from just, you know, like ripping the original piece without even like ungluing it from the page, just ripping it straight out from the file and then pinning it into the past anyway. Like, I don't understand. First of all, I think the whole part with the kettle was very contrived and weird. But second, even if we assumed that I was, you know, that it was that was how we were supposed to do it, then I don't really understand why it was necessary. Wait, that's Hampson again. I would say he was coming out of the woodwork, but that wouldn't exactly be true. He was coming out of an air vent. I don't understand why it would have been necessary in the first place if he just pinned it with pins in the end. So I'm not a fan of that puzzle, and actually I'm kind of annoyed by it, but at the very least I've got it solved now, so let's go.
Lieutenant?
Here we go.
Here you are.
Unsightly paintings. so apparently there's a running theme in this base that it's all covered in.
The nurse is getting engaged to that little schemer, sure.
You're joking.
I never joke.
This whole base is covered in ugly artwork. Is a recruit? A recruit, but looks like a tough nut. Okay,
Lieutenant?
do they have anything to say?
I must have eaten something that was off. Where's the sick bay?
Behind you, Lieutenant.
Okay.
I must have eaten
Behind you.
I've been ordered to help Quartermaster Quincy find Hamsun's belongings.
Good luck, Lieutenant. That closet's a real junk heap.
What about you?
Lieutenant?
I must have eaten something.
Behind you, Lieutenant.
Oh.
I've been ordered.
Good luck, Lieutenant.
Okay, so they have the same dialogue. I don't think I can interact with anything here to the entrance hall, so this just goes back. And this is the infirmary, right? Over here. Presumably that's where Hampson is. But let's check the other public notice. Procedure in the event of fire. Okay, let's check the other rooms first. Miss Trend. Still live still. Okay. What about her? Ah, the nurse. So that's her getting engaged to Shaw.
Hello, Lieutenant. What can I do for you? Oh, in my 5 years in the army, I've never come across such an irritating character. He's only just arrived here and already he's managed to... Oh, it's horrible.
Okay, her voice acting is pretty horrible as well.
I've got to see the doctor. It's very urgent.
Please wait here for a moment. I'll go find out if he can see you. Lieutenant, the doctor will see you now. You may go in.
I'm actually not sure what the point is. I just did it, you know, reflexively. Travels to Argentina. Tough nut. Wouldn't have liked to serve under his orders. But now that I did it, I might as well. Looks like hang upside down. Is this supposed to indicate that there's something underneath it? But apparently not. I can't interact with it. I'll go see the doctor anyway.
So, what's your problem? Phlebitis? Diphtheria? A bout of malaria? Show me what you've eaten.
Ah, okay, I don't have anything, so I can't really bullshit him.
Come back when you can show me what you've eaten.
It's kind of ridiculous how he didn't ask, tell me what you've eaten, because it wouldn't work within the game's mechanic, presumably. He asked, show me what you've eaten, as if I were a child.
Lieutenant, you need an appointment to see the doctor?
Okay, let's disregard that for now, because I don't really have any Oh.
All right there, lads. Time to change the guard.
Okay, that might be a problem, because...
You'll see for yourself. They've replaced Finlayson's cigarette paper with toilet paper.
Finlayson coughed all day because of the smoke. A real steam engine.
This might be a problem, because they might figure out that I'm not supposed to be here. Yeah, he'd blow me away at the slightest suspicious gesture. Actually, that reminds me, I should probably save. I haven't done that in ages.
Lieutenant,
I must have been behind you, Lieutenant.
Presumably. Okay, they just
Lieutenant?
repeat the
I
same
must have been
lines.
behind you. I've been ordered luckily.
Okay, let's check this door. So I guess this is the records room, right? I'm supposed to look for Hampson's things over here. Now I need to be very careful looking through those items, because each of them might actually be separate. Yeah, right. Like over here. Look at it. Look at it. It's ridiculous. The size of it. Like it's almost so small that the cursor itself covers it. Okay, so I can take the tin. It's empty. But presumably I'm going to use it for something at some point. Shelf, grid. Now that's where Hampson, like he assumed the form of a mist, almost like, or something. Yeah, what on earth is this green slime? Well, let's check the trunk. Whoa. Okay, I wasn't expecting that. Wait. Stop, we owe him respect. He suffered atrociously before dying. Why isn't Ryan more alarmed at this body being here? And why doesn't he comment on that, like, more profusely? It almost looks, from this, it almost looks like he already knew it was here, which is pretty weird, if you ask me. He doesn't really elaborate on it, so I don't understand that. Okay, the wall, what about it? There was once a door here. They can't really do anything with it. A shelf. Not to touch anything or everything will collapse. Anything in particular here? Okay, so I guess... because I don't see the personnel files here. So maybe this is not the room after all. Stock of red wine. No time to be celebrating. Okay, almost, I think I saw something change in the subtitles here, so... Okay, I think I'll go visit Hampson. Wait. That was the other crate, right? With the other creature. I think I'll go visit Hampson in the...
What is it?
Wait, what's this? Armor. Ah, right. So, I guess... Wait, where can I talk to him? I was supposed to... Shaw said that the personal files are...
Excuse me, Lieutenant.
Are right next to the armory, so why can't
What
I...
is it?
Why can't I talk to him? He's the armor, I believe. Yeah, but I'm clicking the use option as well as the look option, and none of them seem to be working. I guess maybe I'm supposed to see the doctor again
What else can I do for you, Lieutenant?
and say something else.
Ow! In my... Ow!
I've got...
Please wait here for a moment. I'll go find out if he can see you. Again?
I wonder if they are going to get annoyed with me. Maybe I can search her desk while she's not here.
Lieutenant, the doctor will see you now. You may go in.
Okay.
What now?
He's already kind of annoyed. Okay, maybe I say I scrapped my knee or something.
I've had this small pain in my knee ever since I ejected from the torpedo launcher, Doctor.
I don't deal with circus artists, Lieutenant.
Okay, I wonder if I can like get him really mad or something,
What else?
and it'll change something.
I've got to see the doctor. Again.
Please wait here for a moment. I'll go find him.
Because at this point, I feel a little stuck.
Lieutenant, the doctor will see you now. You may go in.
Because the guy in the
What
armory
now?
does not like to, doesn't really respond to anything I freak. No! Doesn't really respond to anything I did. So
What else?
I hope
Please wait.
maybe if I annoy the doctor, you know, something's going to change. Like, you know, I don't know, he storms off
Lieutenant?
or leaves.
What now?
So I've chosen this before and this, so
Actually, I'm fine. Forgive me.
Well, in that case, don't waste my time, even if you have lost your senses, Lieutenant.
okay, I guess that was kind of pointless.
What else?
Yeah. There's a magazine, but I can't pick it up because it quote unquote doesn't work apparently. Yeah, there's clearly something like I'm supposed to look for the personnel files,
What
right?
is it?
So why can't I talk with this guy? It seems to be a bug. Not to mention, it almost looks like I'm looking at his butt or something. Like it's very clearly not.
Excuse me.
It's very clearly not his face. Let's actually not here. Let's go in here again and inspect the grid again. So maybe I can climb through it or something. It's sealed. There's this weird delay when he's inspecting it, which seems kind of suspicious. It's the apocalypse, apparently. That's a weird way to describe a mess. Like, you know, I understand he's annoyed with it, but the apocalypse is a little bit too strong of a word to describe, you know, a messy room, in my opinion. But that's besides the point. and there is also this body here, which I find really weird because Ryan doesn't even really comment on it. He almost says it like he knew it's here already, and he's just annoyed I'm disturbing it again, instead of trying to explain to me how this guy happened to be here in the first place. It seems to be something I myself would definitely be more perturbed with if I discovered a body inside a trunk in the storeroom. Shelf. Maybe I can. Although the problem is, I'm not sure if I leave, if I'm going to be able to get back here again. Because after all, I did forge my pass. But maybe I can ask Shaw something new. Now that I've come down here, like how exactly to reach the armory or something.
No.
Negative, Lieutenant.
Do you know what?
Ask McLaglen.
I spoke.
All right, Lieutenant. The files are next to the armory.
Yeah, next to the armory, he says. But that doesn't really help me that much. I'll talk to McLaglen again, just to see if maybe something's changed. Now that
I'd like to see nothing.
Okay, that didn't really do anything. This is still locked, and this is still locked as well. Now he said next to the armory, so it's almost like he's indicating the storage room I was just in. But I looked through it, and it didn't look like there were any files in it. Yeah, box room. Over here. But those seem to be books, you know, but I can't really interact with them. That's Ryan himself. Some crates. Can't interact with this either. I'm not sure if that's a manhole cover or if it's like a small rug of some sort. Okay, I can't do anything with the barrel of wine over here. And I'm still confused by the subdued reaction to this body and the fact that I apparently, first of all, I don't know who that is, and second of all, it seems like I can't really do anything with it, which is definitely weird. Yeah, but you know what? This episode has been long enough. I did accomplish quite a bit, I think, in the end. Especially compared to the parts on the submarine. So I'm going to save here for now. And actually end it and then resume my search in the next one. So that's all for this one, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!